Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. And if you're my previous subscriber, welcome, my baby dinosaurs. So anyway, before we begin, I just want to quickly state that this is for entertainment purposes only. This is a live reading for a collective. This is a collective of you. For if you guys are here, it's a timed reading that you're meant to actually be here. You're meant to hear this message. This is supposed to be for you. Okay. I want to begin with this message girl oracle because you're supposed to receive a message, so I felt like today was the right day to do this video. Now, where's the chat? I don't know where the chat is in this. Give me 1 second. You know what? I can't find the chat, so if you guys are communicating and talking to me, I can't see you right now. So I do apologize for that. Okay. So this is just a collective, so I really necessarily don't need to communicate with you because I'm communicating the message that you're meant to hear. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell me. What is it that my viewer for the collective needs to know right now? Okay, let's try this. Okay. Tell me, Spirit, what is it that my viewer needs to know right now for this week, up until today, until the 28th? What is it that my viewers need to know for right now? Now, this is a timed reading. Please keep that in mind, which means that this is only for this week only. So if you're reading this video and you're watching it at any point, then between October 21st to October 28th, this is the reading not for you, okay? All right, so now this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. What that necessarily means is take what resonates with you, leave the rest, because it's a collective reading, not a personal reading. So some things are meant to be heard and meant to be understood by you, some are not. So we got this card again earlier. So I have a feeling some of you guys are back. I necessarily cannot see the chat, so I can't communicate with you, but we do have here, we have to embrace the spirit. So what you guys are going through is a spiritual awakening. You need to embrace the inner side of you. And so that is what you're currently going through this week. That is the card that represents you. That's the message that you need to know. Now this is the number 8, which speaks of spirituality. So you have here, you have 50. You were born to manifest and create. Now I normally would be able to show you a better, clear picture, but the light went off, so it's no longer good, and I'm not setting the house on fire. But you were born to create. So you were born to manifest something with your abilities. You are a very spiritual person, and therefore you can manifest whatever it is that you can think. But be careful with that, because if you think a certain way, you will manifest something that's not supposed to be. Now, also, another spiritual card. You have 37. It says, seek your destiny. You guys are on your spiritual path, so if you guys need some sort of confirmation that you're on your spiritual path, you are. This is confirmation right here that's telling you that you are on your spiritual path, and it's telling you that you need to seek your destiny, do your part. So that is the deck for the Messenger Oracle. We are now going to move on to the next part of the session. Now I can't communicate with you guys through the live chat because I can't see it. Somehow it went missing. So just pretend like this is a pre-recorded video. Now we're going to do your numerology, see what numerology has to say for you. Now please keep in mind this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Not everything's supposed to resonate. Okay. Spirit, tell me, what is it that my viewers need to know for this week? What is it that my viewers need to know from today until October 28th? What is it that my viewers need to know? Spirit, tell me, what is it that my viewers need to know? What is it that my viewers need to know? And the first thing is that whatever you're doing, you might be spending a lot of money, and you're doing it because of how you feel. So whatever it is that you're feeling, you're spending a lot of money. There's a card of moderation. And so it's telling you whatever it is that you're doing. I do feel for some of you guys, you might be overeating. You might be overeating, so you need to do that in moderation. Also see a lot of you guys are spending a lot of money. Now this is the number 14, which is the 5. So you need to start planning for your number 6 numerology life, your next life path. Now if you don't know numerology, I highly recommend you look into it. It might be your thing. Sorry. It's a lot harder than you think. Okay, so now the next thing is we're going to use the Light Seeker Tarot deck. But I feel like some of you guys are very spiritual, and so I want to use the right deck for you. What do your spirits have to say? Spirit, tell me, what is it that the viewers need to know for right now? What do they need to know? Collectively, what do my viewers need to know for this week? What is it that my viewers need to know for this week? So you have the King of Wands. So you see here the dragon in the background, but you're very strong. And so what that really necessarily tells me is that you're coming, but there's someone almost like an enemy that you don't really notice. Now, a lion is someone who's very strong, passionate, and is a leader. But you also need to keep in mind that you need to be able to look back and make sure that you are okay, because it's someone that you're friends with that is your enemy. Interesting. Spirit, what else is it that we need to know? Then you have here the 3 of Pentacles. And so you guys are also creating. If you look at this, these are people creating something new. And so you guys are natural manifestors. And so you need to keep that in mind, so whatever you think won't come to fruition. So make sure you're thinking positive thoughts only. You need to manifest only positive thoughts. You're having the King of Swords too. So you have 3 of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the King of Swords. And so you see there's a lot of spiritual animals here. So what it's telling me is there's like a pull in the background. You need to disconnect from reality, not reality, but disconnect from the internet for a bit, and just connect to your inner self, your inner side, and just go out in nature, just put out your phone and just enjoy it. This is where you're gonna find a lot of your messages. Your spirit guides are gonna speak to you when you go out in the world. A lot of you guys may have something to do with owls. There's a lot of owls and birds here. So a lot of your spirit guides may be animals. Or you may have a spirit animal like that. Now, I will be getting a deck called Familiar, so you're going to be able to talk to your guides and see what they look like and stuff like that, which would be really interesting to see. Hold on, I'm struggling. Okay, now this is the tattoo deck. So this should be really interesting to see. It's a lot of creativity. I never started this deck before, so it should be new. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what is it that my viewers need to know from now until next week? Okay, what is it that my viewers need to know from now until next week? What is it that my viewers need to know until October 28th? What do my viewers need to know? Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups. And so you're going to be feeling very emotional during this time period. Now, this is a woman who's very strong and is holding her opportunity to her ear. So she's going to be listening in to whatever it is. Some of you guys may work for a job where it requires you to talk, communicate with people virtually. Sometimes they may talk to you about like someone whispering something in your ear, and you're like, okay. Whatever it is, you're holding something very close, and it must be very valuable, whatever information you're being received. You do have the Ace of Wands here, and so you're being handed something, an opportunity. That would make a lot of sense why you have the Queen of Cups, then the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Wands. And so because you're holding something to your ear, and you're be given an opportunity, that's what you're holding close to your ear. So that's really interesting to see. I don't think we need to go further with that specific one. All right, so now we're going to do the psychic deck. A lot of you guys are very spiritual beings. And so I want to see what is it that your spirit guides want you to know in terms of your psychic abilities. Now, if I'm not communicating with you through the chat, it's just because I can't see it. Somehow it disappears. So I'm doing this without looking at the chat. Okay, Spirit, tell me. Okay, so now we have partnerships and alliances. We have a lot here, and I'm going to keep it like that. All right, so you have prosperity and begins. So what you're manifesting, you're gonna start to be able to manifest whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest. If you look here closely, this is prosperity and begin. So you'll be beginning to manifest whatever it is that you desire. So be careful what you think. What you think will be manifested. Now you will be at the time you need to start making partnerships and alliances. I do see some of you guys may be having a business adventure. You may be talking to somebody in terms of business and stuff like that. So I do see here there's a woman and a female together, almost co-joining together. This could also be like a marriage I'm seeing here. So some of you guys may be getting married, maybe getting engaged, but I normally see this as a business adventure. Now we do have here, you're very spiritually balanced, which I really did feel. This is the card of balance. And so you see here there's an angel, and what this really necessarily means is that you are spiritually balanced, you are gifted. And this is 2-2, which means 22, which is your spiritual teacher. That's what you were designed to be. And so some of you guys may be a school teacher or something along those lines. But be careful because you will be triumphant in whatever it is that you manifest. Because your chakras are in alignment, you will start to manifest whatever it is that you desire. So to keep that in mind whenever you think negatively about yourself. So if you think you're fat or something, beware because you will indeed make yourself fat by thinking you're going to be fat. So to keep that in mind. Now we're going to look at your intuition and see what your intuition has to tell you. Now please keep in mind I can't physically communicate with you through the live chat. So I am only doing what I can through the cards. Okay. Spirit calming. What is it that my viewers need to know with their intuition? Okay, so we have see the beauty around you. It was reversed. So some of you guys, like I said, you need to go out and about. You need to go in nature. You need to kind of just relax and fill yourself with all the calm and energy that nature has to offer. That is your best way of meditation. Go out and about, go on walk, go on nature hike. That's what it's telling you because some of you guys aren't doing that and it's really affecting you mentally and physically. So do that because you need to start seeing the little things in life, what life has to really offer. We do have here take flight, and this is reversed. Now this is a lot of passion. Some of you guys may be a pilot. Sometimes you may talk to someone who is, but it's just somebody who's a phoenix almost. They're flying high above the world. But right now, you're feeling like you cannot travel, you can't go anywhere, and you feel very passionate about traveling. But because you've been so limited, you cannot travel. And you do have the Tangle Witches. So a lot of you guys are wishing for a lot of things, but you'll feel very tangled up because none of them are coming to fruition. However, the spirit guides are letting you know that don't worry, everything's being untangled now. So you will be okay. You will start manifesting whatever it is that you desire. So apparently, this entire reading so far has been about manifestation for the next week. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, be wary of what you're manifesting. Okay? Because it will indeed come to fruition. Keep that in mind the next time you manifest. Okay. Now I want to look at your chakras. Where is that? We can do the wish's wisdom. Let's see what the wishes have to tell you. Okay. Spirit, tell me, what is it that my viewers need to know from now until next week? If you guys are interested in this deck, this is the deck. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what is it that my viewers need to know from now until next week? What is it that my viewers need to know from now until next week? On next one, I'm going to do a love reading. I heard love, so that's something important. So we have, you're going through an awakening. Like I said, you're going through this spiritual awakening. You're an alchemist. So meaning that you probably want to like, you might be very good with herbs and stuff like that, mixing things, making spells and potions. You do see here that there's a lot of all that. This is like the bowl, and you can make like guacamole in that bowl. But in this case, you're just taking herbs and you're just making spells and potions with them. Now you do have here, you do have banishment. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, you have another card stuck. You have banishment, and you have the high priestess, high priest, and you have a lot of responsibility. So, like you said, if you look at this person, her third eye is open. So your third eye is indeed open. So don't worry, guys. And it's banishment. And so what I'm seeing here is you guys may be having some naughty thoughts. It appears that there's some naughty thoughts in the brain, and you need to be very careful whatever it is that you're manifesting, because you will be banished if you try to manifest something that's you're not supposed to be manifesting. So just be very wary of what you're manifesting, because it appears to me right now that whatever it is not good. So I'm assuming you guys are thinking very negatively about yourself, and I'm basically telling you to stop. Okay. Now, some of you guys might be smokers. Interesting. Spirit, tell me. What is it that my viewers need to know for this week? Spirit, tell me. What is it that my viewers need to know for this week? What is it that my viewers need to know for this week? So we have the High Priestess reverse, the Hierophant reverse, we have the Knight of Cups reverse, and we have the Empress. So if you don't go out in nature enough, I haven't struck that enough. This is you. You might be a female. I'm almost certain you are. You have the Knight of Cups reversed. This is an opportunity, but because you haven't went out and about a nation and really thought about the things you wanted, you haven't been given the opportunity that you have so desperately wanted, and it might potentially be in a position of power. In some sort of power move. It could be like a boss, a CEO. It doesn't necessarily have to be politics or anything like that. It could necessarily be specifically that. I know exactly what we're going to do next. We are going to do the chakras, and then we're going to do the spiritual deck that I got from Spirit Halloween. Okay. Okay, Spirit, tell me. What is it that my viewers need to know? Okay, that's good. So we need to work on your... Oh, that's too many. Hold on. Too many. Let's put that back. Let's do it again. Sorry, guys. All right. What else? What do my viewers need to know about those chakras for the next week? Okay, 2 came out. No, 1 came out. Okay. So the first one that came out was the 4th chakra, the heart chakra, and this is about unconditional love. This means that the only way that you can achieve unconditional love is you must love yourself. So some of you guys might be having a lot of negative thoughts about who you are, and you don't feel very confident in you. But what I'm telling you here is that you need to feel confident. You need to love yourself. That you are your only version of you, so you need to love it. Yeah, this is all about well-being. This is your sacral region. This is how you feel. And so a lot of you guys don't feel like you're in your best state or your best version. Some of you guys are thinking about how you used to look in high school and how amazing you look. But what I'm telling you here is that you look phenomenal. You look beautiful. So you need to acknowledge that, okay? You need to feel that. This is about your feeling, your gut feeling. So you need to trust that. Then you have your second chakra, which is also your sacral region. Again, this is all about abundance. So you guys are manifesting abundance, but not in the right way that you're supposed to be doing it. So be very careful whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in terms of your abundance level. Because you can indeed achieve that, but what you have the abundance of, we don't know. But whatever it is that you're attracting, be very wary of that. Now I do have here, I just got told a couple seconds ago that to look at the regularities. Somebody might be here and here worried about their prostate. Prostate and ovaries, I got. So someone here is worried about their prostate and ovaries. Whoever you are, just be wary of how you're feeling, okay? Because what you're feeling is true, it's accurate, but you need to be very careful whatever it is that you're trying to feel. Because whatever you're trying to feel, it's gonna basically dictate whether or not you get healthy or not. So try manifesting you being healthy instead of you worrying about all the things that you don't really need to worry about. It's so unnecessary. Okay, let me get this back. I'll be reading the chat after that because I can't see it. Okay, Spirit, tell me. What is it that we need to know, Spirit, for this group, this collective reading? What is it that my collective group needs to know for this week? Now, this is a timed reading, which means that it only goes for this week only. So if you've listened to this, it means you're meant to hear it. So this is Halloween, obviously. So the first card that comes out is obviously Halloween. And so this is the Nine of Wands, a pumpkin head. And so what that's telling me is that you need to be very careful, but be very wary of where you're going at night. Because you have here a house, but you're very unpassionate. You're very passionate. There's a lot of fire. And so what this is telling me here is that you are almost thinking of something new. I get this feeling that maybe a lot of you guys are thinking about a different career path because of COVID. And so just trying to find that new life inside of you. But you need to be very careful because the passion can turn into something really dark. Because it's at nighttime. So be very careful whatever it is that you're thinking about. Yeah, but if you think positive, you will end up being an angel. And the chance of you getting a card is almost slim to none. So you have a Five of Swords, and this is an angel. And this is someone who's just resting in nature, just letting things fly by. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. Just relax in nature. That's where you're meant to be. You are a nature person at the heart. Now you do see here, you do have an animal flying in, and it's a bird. So what that's telling me is the spirit guide is coming into this reading. Yeah, so this is your time. This is your time right now. This is your destiny. This is your wheel of fortune. So you are going into your karmic destiny, where you're meant to be in this very moment. So if a lot of you guys are getting a feeling right now, the reason why you're watching this video is because you're getting a feeling that you are in your time. You feel like you're in your prime time, which indeed you are. And I can really see that here. Now we're going to talk about your love life. Let's see what's in store for your love. Now this is a collective reading. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't mean it doesn't. If it does not resonate, that means that you were not meant to hear that specific message. Now keep in mind, this is the collective reading, so not everything's gonna resonate. But it is a collective reading, so majority should indeed resonate to some degree. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what is it that my viewers need to know in terms of their love life? No, you don't need that many cards. Spirit, tell me, what is it that my viewers need to know in terms of their love life for the next week, from now until the 28th? What do my viewers need to know? What is it that my viewers need to know about their love life? What is it that my viewers need to know about their love life? Okay, so a lot of you guys might have children, probably at least a boy and a girl, or at least 2 children to some degree. So your love life is being affected by children. So some of you guys might be affected by children. I've seen like some of your kids might be in jail, perhaps, or maybe getting in trouble by the government or authorities to some degree. So I do see that here, that they are getting in trouble. There's something here, your life is being almost like thrown up in the air. Some of you guys are worried about your partnership. And a lot of you guys don't trust that whatever partnership that you're in right now, you don't really trust the guy, they don't trust you, or whatever it is that's going on. It's really telling you that you need to give your relationship a chance. It has a potential chance to grow. And I think one of the big factors here is that there's some sort of religious factor. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So as a lot of you guys are watching this, a lot of you guys are going through your spiritual awakening. So the guy that you will normally be dating or your type is no longer your type because you're going through this awakening, a new spiritual awakening meant to go on to meet the one you're actually meant to be with. And so this has become a really big factor. Now, it doesn't have necessarily to do with religion, but in terms of spirituality, it really matters to you whether or not you date that person. And so that's what it's really coming down to is how you feel and how they see like tarot card reading, astrology and stuff like that. You're concerned about that. That's what you like. And that's what I'm seeing here. That is indeed true that you are feeling that specific way. Now we're going to get with the angels. We're going to see what the angels have to say. But first, we're going to get the keeper of the light. What is it that you need to know about you? The last time I did this reading, somebody got Jesus. So that's interesting. Okay. Spirit, tell me. What is it that my viewers need to know for right now? What is it that my viewers need to know from now until the next week on October 28th? What is it that my viewers need to know? What is it that my viewers need to know, Spirit? What is it that my viewers need to know? What is it that my viewers need to know, Spirit? So you have Archangel Michael. He wants you to trust heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. And so a lot of you guys throughout the whole reading had talked about a lot of spiritual beings and animals coming through, and this is confirmation that this is indeed Archangel Michael trying to let you know that you are being protected by them, and they're trying to send you a message that you need to allow a miracle to occur that manifests in all that negativity and just allow the good in you to emerge. Now you have White Eagle, your ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So whatever pattern or family wound or healing that is needed, this is the time to do it. Okay? This is spiritual awakening. It's time to get rid of that curse that your family has gone through. And this is what it's telling you. This is the White Eagle, and this is somebody who stands her ground or his ground. I just allowed the spirit from her ancestors, all that karmic energy to dissipate. And some of you guys are going through the dark night of the horse, and I'm starting to see that clearly. And so this is why you're going through this, almost like shedding all this negativity from your past life, your past ancestors. This karmic energy that has been passed on to you by the previous generation. Then you have Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesh, sorry. And so this is the nation. This is the nation card. Like I told you guys, a lot of you guys are going through your nation period and stuff like that. And this is Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So, like I said, throughout this entire reading, all of it came down to you manifesting abundance, happiness, joy. That's what it really has come down to. And so if you're listening to this reading, you're meant to hear this at this right time. And so what it's telling you is that you need to go out and about, enjoy nature, because this is Ganesha. What is basically, she's all about nature. She's Mother Nature. And she wants you to know that the universe got you. You're going to have unlimited abundance and happiness and joy. Whatever it is that you want abundance of, you will get it. But just know that you need to remove those blockages in order to get it. And one of your blockages happened to be in your throat chakra. So you need to work on your throat. So if you guys don't know where to work, now you do. You need to work on your stopple, your heart, and your throat. Now, we're going to see what the angels have to say, and then we're going to end the reading. Okay. Spirit, tell me, what is it that my viewers for right now, up until next week, what is it that they need to know? What is it that my viewers need to know from now until next week? What is it that my viewers need to know from now until next week? What is it that my viewers need to know from now until next week? You are balanced. You are balanced. And so thank you, angel, for bringing my life into balance. So you are becoming into this harmonious period in your life where you're starting to become balanced, who you are meant to be. You do have the divine physician. You have Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So, like I said, a lot of you guys are spiritually divine. You're being divinely guided by your angels, your spirit guides. They're helping you. Your chakras are all in alignment. And so, what I'm seeing here, there's a lot of green by you. And I said that you guys have your heart. There's a heart here, the fourth heart chakra, unconditional love. You need to work a little bit more on that, and you will receive a lot of messages from Archangel Raphael. He wants you to know that he is there for you. The fact that you have two angels show up is astonishing. Like I said, you have the inner power. You are destined to be great. You have the divine power, the divine father, inner power. This is in you. You are manifesting whatever it is that you desire. You can manifest it if you do it correctly. You have divine father. Thank you for co-creating my worlds with me. And so that's all about manifestation. You need to work on your manifestation skills and be careful what it is that you're manifesting, because this week is a time and period for you guys of manifestation. So I do hope you guys enjoy this reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content such as this. I hope you enjoy this weekly reading. If you guys are interested in my shirt, you can find go in the description below. You'll find a whole list of my stores. If you want to donate to the channel, you can. If you want to message me for a private reading, personal reading, go. You'll find my email there. All right. Thank you so much, my baby dinosaurs. I'm so happy you decided to come. I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.